The light has arrived. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before the world pulls your attention outward, come home to yourself. Come back to your breath. Come back to this sacred space within you. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to try. Just be here. Just breathe. As you breathe in, feel life gently awakening within you. As you breathe out, feel every tension melting away. Let go of yesterday. Let go of every story, every label, every weight that does not belong to this new moment. Each exhale is a release, each inhale a new beginning. This is not about who you were. This is about who you are becoming right here, right now. This instant is a threshold, a doorway into a new reality where you are free to choose again. Allow your body to rest in stillness. Feel the surface beneath you, supporting you, holding you, grounding you. Feel the air softly touching your skin, the rhythm of your breath moving through you like an ocean tide. You are here, you are safe, you are alive. You made it to this moment, and that is a miracle. Now take a deep, slow breath in through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. One more time, inhale peace and exhale everything that no longer serves you. Again, inhale love and exhale fear. Inhale clarity and exhale doubt. With every breath, you are returning to your natural state. Calm, clear, radiant. Feel your nervous system soften. Feel your shoulders release the weight of the past. Feel your mind quieting down like a calm lake at sunrise. The ripples begin to fade and only stillness remains. You are safe to let go. You are safe to receive. You are safe to rest. Now bring your attention to the space above your head. Visualize a soft golden light hovering there, a light that holds infinite wisdom and unconditional love. It is divine intelligence. It knows your path, your truth, your essence. Watch this light slowly descend, entering the crown of your head. Feel it pour down like warm sunlight, melting into every cell. Let it soothe your scalp, your forehead, your eyes. Feel tension dissolve from your face. Your jaw softens, your tongue relaxes, your breath deepens. The light travels into your throat, clearing your voice, opening the space for truth to flow freely through you. This golden frequency continues to move downward into your chest where your heart lives, your sacred center. Feel this golden energy surround your heart like a gentle embrace. With every breath, your heart expands. With every beat, it radiates light outward, through your arms, through your hands, into the space around you. You are glowing, you are open, you are free. Now let this divine light move deeper, into your belly, into your hips, down through your legs, all the way into the earth beneath you. Feel your roots extending deep, anchoring you in strength, anchoring you in love. You are grounded. You are luminous, you are divine. Now sense yourself connected to something vast, the infinite field of intelligence that flows through all creation. You don't need to reach for it, you don't need to try to connect, you already are. You have always been. You are supported by this field, you are guided by it, you are carried by something far greater than your mind can comprehend. The universe moves through you, life breathes through you. You are the instrument and love is the song. Let go of control, let go of the need to understand. Allow yourself to float in this moment, weightless, timeless, completely at peace. Feel yourself dissolving into stillness. No past, no future, only this, pure awareness. You are the space beneath every thought. You are the calm beneath every wave. You are the light that never fades. Now rest here in this golden silence where all that exists is love. You are not the person you were when this meditation began. You are shifting, awakening, rising. Your frequency is changing, expanding, aligning with something higher. You are remembering who you truly are. Breathe. Feel the miracle of this awareness moving through you. Every breath is creation. Every heartbeat is a prayer. You are home. You are here. You are becoming. Take another slow, deep breath. Feel how the air fills every corner of your body, how life itself enters you through that simple, sacred act. As you exhale, sense how your entire being softens, how each cell releases what no longer belongs to you. You are entering a new vibration, one that carries the frequency of balance, peace, and creation. Now imagine that golden light that once rested above your head beginning to pulse gently within your chest. It expands with every inhale and radiates beyond the borders of your body. You are becoming a sphere of light surrounded by a soft, warm glow. This light is your consciousness, your awareness of being more than a body, more than thoughts, more than emotion. You are awareness itself. You are the presence that observes. Allow that realization to sink in. There is nothing you need to fix or change. There is only remembering that you are already whole. The moment you stop searching for completion, you find that it has always been here. The light continues to grow, touching your shoulders, your neck, your back. It moves up to your head and down to your legs until you are completely surrounded by it. Feel how every atom reorganizes itself, guided by this new frequency. Your body listens, your heart listens. Even your breath seems to find a new rhythm, slower, wiser, more in tune with life. In this state of stillness, allow your imagination to open. Imagine that you are standing in the middle of a vast field under a golden sky. The air is pure. The ground beneath you vibrates with quiet power. You can feel the pulse of the earth through your feet, steady, ancient, loving. Every sound, every color, every sensation feels alive, as if the entire universe were breathing with you. You begin to walk slowly across this luminous landscape. Each step you take leaves a faint trace of light on the ground, like the earth itself acknowledges your presence. You realize that this field is not outside of you. It is you. It is the reflection of your inner world made visible. Everything you feel is shaping what you see. Every thought sends ripples through this field, creating new patterns of light. For a moment you stop, you close your eyes, you listen. There is no sound, yet everything hums with life. You sense a silent intelligence surrounding you, a gentle awareness that holds you in unconditional love. It whispers through the silence, not with words, but with knowing. You are never alone. You are part of everything, and everything is part of you. You place a hand over your heart and feel its rhythm, steady, eternal, unwavering. Each beat is a reminder that life never stopped supporting you, not even in your moments of doubt. Feel gratitude rising from within, not as a thought, but as a vibration. Gratitude for this breath, gratitude for your body, your journey, your resilience, gratitude for the light that has guided you here to this very moment of awakening. Now see yourself drawing that gratitude from your heart and sending it out into the field around you. Watch as waves of light flow outward, touching everything in their path. They reach other hearts, other lives, other beings. You are contributing to the healing of the whole simply by feeling appreciation. The field responds immediately. You feel the energy return to you amplified, stronger, purer, filled with love. This is the language of the universe. Give, and it flows back tenfold. You don't have to chase it, you only have to open. The more you allow, the more you receive. Breathe deeply again. With every inhale, draw in that amplified energy. Let it nourish your cells, your organs, your mind. With every exhale, release any trace of resistance, any lingering doubt. You are learning the art of surrender, not as weakness, but as the highest form of strength. Surrender means trusting the intelligence that breathes you, that moves the stars, that orchestrates the dance of every atom. You don't have to understand it, you only have to feel it. You can sense it now. That quiet power behind every heartbeat, that loving current guiding your path even when you cannot see the way. The golden light around you grows brighter, warmer, more alive. It feels like home. You realize that this is your natural state, not striving, not worrying, not waiting. Simply being light, being love, being part of the infinite. For a few moments, just rest in that truth. Feel it fill every space inside you. Every thought softens, every doubt fades, until there is only awareness, pure, peaceful, radiant awareness. You are not trying to reach anything anymore. You are simply allowing what you already are to shine through. And in this stillness, a gentle knowing arises within you. Today is a new beginning. Not because the world outside has changed, but because you have. Something inside you has shifted, quietly, permanently. You have remembered the truth of your being. You are the light that creates your reality. You are the consciousness that gives meaning to every experience. You are the soul awakening in human form. Breathe this in. Let it anchor into your heart. You are ready to move into your day with presence, with grace, and with a quiet confidence that the universe flows through you effortlessly. Whatever comes, you will meet it with love. Whatever leaves, you will release it with peace. You are aligned, you are guided, you are free. Take another breath, slow and deliberate. Feel the air as it enters, cool and pure, brushing softly against the walls of your lungs. Let it fill the space beneath your ribs, expanding your chest as if your body itself were making room for something greater. A higher vibration, a new consciousness gently taking shape within you. Then release it. Let the breath leave your body, taking with it the last fragments of tension hiding in the corners of your being. You begin to notice that everything inside you has quieted. The thoughts that once demanded attention are now distant, like echoes fading into silence. In their place, there is space, open, limitless, calm. You realize that stillness isn't the absence of movement. It is the presence of awareness. It is life itself waiting to be heard. From that stillness, a new sense of clarity arises. You start to perceive your life not as a collection of moments strung together, but as one continuous unfolding. A perfect rhythm guided by something unseen, something intelligent and deeply loving. Every event, every encounter, even the challenges that once seemed senseless now appear as threads woven into the tapestry of your awakening. You are beginning to see the design, you are beginning to trust it, and your heart beats slowly and powerfully in harmony with the pulse of the universe. You can almost feel the energy around you shifting, expanding with your awareness. What once felt separate, your body, your mind, your environment, now feels interconnected. The trees, the sky, the stars above you, even the distant hum of life around the planet. It is all one motion, one breath, one living consciousness. You realize that this is what it means to be connected to the infinite field. It's not an idea or a philosophy, it's a living experience, a direct knowing that you are a participant in something vast and sacred. You don't have to reach for it, you simply allow it to move through you. You don't command the current, you flow with it. Let your awareness settle now in the center of your chest. Imagine that your heart is a radiant sun, a living star emitting waves of golden energy in every direction. With every beat, that energy spreads farther, reaching beyond the limits of your body, merging with the collective energy of all beings. You can sense it now, a subtle hum, an invisible network of light connecting every soul on this planet. Through this connection, you send out a silent message. May all beings remember who they are. Feel how that intention expands outward, touching hearts, crossing oceans, traveling through time and space. Then feel it return to you, amplified, filled with love and gratitude. This is the exchange of energy that sustains life, giving and receiving in perfect balance. Now turn your attention inward once more. Beneath the light of your awareness, old emotions begin to rise. Memories, fragments of the past, echoes of fear, moments when you doubted your worth. Don't turn away from them, simply watch them as they appear. Observe how they dissolve in the presence of your consciousness, just like shadows fade in the light of dawn. You don't need to fight them or heal them. Awareness itself is the healing. What was once heavy becomes light. What was once closed begins to open. You are transforming, not through effort, but through surrender. Transformation is not something you do. It's something that happens naturally when you stop resisting what is. When you allow love to flow through every part of you, the old self quietly falls away, like leaves releasing from a tree when winter gives way to spring. There is a soft hum in your heart now. Steady, peaceful, real. You know you can trust it. That hum is guidance. That is the voice of your higher self, the whisper of divine intelligence expressing through your own consciousness. It doesn't shout. It doesn't push. It simply waits for you to listen. And so you listen. It tells you that you are safe. It tells you that everything unfolding in your life is for your evolution. It reminds you that the same energy that moves galaxies is the one that beats within your chest. How could you ever doubt your worth, your purpose, your place in the grand design? You are not here by accident. You are here to remember that you are a creator. You are here to awaken the light within you so you can bring it into the world. Take another deep breath. With the inhale, draw in courage, the courage to expand beyond your comfort, to release old limitations, to live in truth. With the exhale, let go of all that has kept you small, the self-doubt, the fear, the belief that you are separate from the divine. Feel yourself lighten as if gravity itself has less hold on you. You are rising, not just in body, but in consciousness. The world outside will soon awaken, but you know that something inside you has already awakened first. You are no longer the observer waiting for life to happen. You are the co-creator of it. Each thought you hold is energy. Each emotion is vibration. Each word you speak sends ripples through the field of existence. You are learning to shape reality, not through force, but through alignment. Now, in the stillness of this moment, make a silent promise to yourself to live from this awareness, to walk through the day with presence, with kindness, with intention, to see light in others even when they forget their own, to meet each experience as an opportunity to express love. You are ready, you are clear, you are steady in your light. Feel your body resting effortlessly, your mind tranquil, your spirit expansive. You are no longer becoming, you are being. You are the consciousness that dreams reality into existence, the light that sees itself reflected in everything it touches. Stay here for a few breaths longer in the calm after awakening, where nothing is missing and everything simply is. This is the truth that has always been waiting for you. This is home. Take a slow, deliberate breath and feel the stillness that follows. The air around you feels alive, as if it has been waiting for your awareness to notice it. Every breath now feels sacred, not because it is something extraordinary, but because you are finally present for it. Presence is what transforms the ordinary into the miraculous. Notice how your body feels lighter, as though some invisible weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Your thoughts have softened, your heart feels spacious, and there is a gentle warmth expanding in your chest. It's subtle, yet undeniable. The sensation of being fully here, no longer split between what was and what might be. You are grounded in now, where all true power lives. For a moment, simply listen. Beneath the quiet, there is a pulse, faint, rhythmic, steady. It's not just the beating of your heart, it's the pulse of life itself moving through you. Every living thing beats to that same rhythm, the tides, the seasons, the stars, the galaxies. All of existence breathes in harmony, and you are part of that breath. The universe is not somewhere outside of you, it is within you, expressing through your awareness, through your senses, through your every breath. You realize that all the beauty you perceive, the morning light, the wind, the stillness, is not separate from you. You are not a spectator of creation. You are creation observing itself. The same intelligence that makes flowers bloom and rivers flow animates your body, directs your intuition, and arranges synchronicities that guide your path. When you begin to see life this way, every moment becomes sacred, every event purposeful. There is no randomness in the heart of divine intelligence. Think of all the times you felt lost, uncertain, or disconnected. Even in those moments, something deeper was guiding you, a subtle current, pulling you gently toward growth. You may not have understood it then, but every detour, every delay, every challenge was part of the map that led you to this very awareness. Life has always been working for you, never against you. Now bring your focus to your heart again. Feel it pulsing beneath your hand. It has never stopped beating for you, not even for a second. It has carried you through storms, through silence, through change. Whisper a quiet thank you, not as an obligation, but as a recognition. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the next level of your consciousness. The more you feel it, the more your energy field opens, and the universe responds in kind. Gratitude is not just emotion, it is vibration, a frequency that aligns you with abundance and harmony. In this vibration, imagine the golden light returning, brighter and more alive than before. It begins at your heart and expands outward in slow waves, washing over your body, filling the space around you. It blends with the air, with the room, with everything beyond your sight. You are no longer contained by form, you are radiance extending into infinity. That light carries your consciousness, gentle, aware, limitless. Now see yourself standing once again in the golden field of light, the same one that lives within your imagination. The air sparkles as if filled with particles of pure intelligence. Everything feels alive and awake. The ground, the sky, the quiet hum that connects all things. You feel yourself merge with that hum as if your heartbeat and the heartbeat of the universe have become one. There is no separation now between inner and outer, between thought and manifestation. You are part of the living equation of creation. A gentle voice, familiar and soft, rises from within you, not from outside, but from that infinite field inside your awareness. It says, "You are not here to strive. You are here to remember. You are not meant to control what happens. You are meant to align with the intelligence that knows." This realization dissolves every trace of resistance. You stop needing to push life forward. Instead, you begin to trust its rhythm. You begin to move with it rather than against it. You see now that surrender is not defeat. It is participation in a greater order. To surrender is to stop arguing with the present moment. It's to release the illusion that things should be other than they are. When you accept the now fully, you become a channel through which life can express itself freely. In that openness, new possibilities appear, not because you force them, but because you have become a match for them. Breathe again, deeply. Let the breath remind you of what it feels like to trust. There's no effort in breathing. It happens naturally. You never wake up wondering if you will remember how to breathe. Life breathes you, and in the same way, life moves you toward what is meant for you. As you rest in this awareness, small details begin to sharpen. You feel your fingertips, the weight of your body, the quiet around you. Everything feels richer, more vivid. You realize that this is what awakening truly is, not an escape from the world, but a deeper intimacy with it. You begin to sense the divine in every ordinary thing, in the light reflecting off a surface, in the breath of another person, in the silence between sounds. Everything carries the same essence, the same life. In this state, new thoughts begin to arise, not from the mind that analyzes, but from the consciousness that knows. These are not thoughts of worry or planning. They are inspirations, quiet impulses that feel like truth. They don't demand, they invite. They carry the quality of peace, not urgency. You understand that this is how intuition speaks, softly, steadily, without fear. And as you listen, you realize it has been speaking all along, waiting for you to quiet enough to hear it. Now imagine your future not as something distant, but as energy already forming around you. Every emotion, every thought, every act of gratitude sends information into that field, shaping what comes next. You are not waiting for reality to change. You are participating in its creation right now. You are both the dreamer and the dream, both the question and the answer. Stay with this awareness for a while. Feel it in your chest, in your breath, in the air that surrounds you. There is no rush to move forward. There is only unfolding. You are exactly where you need to be. As the light within you stabilizes, you sense a quiet power emerging, not loud, not forceful, but unshakable. It is the power of alignment, the strength that comes from harmony with life. You no longer need to prove your worth or chase meaning. You embody it. You are the living expression of consciousness, remembering itself through the experience of being human. In this moment, you are peace. You are presence. You are the silent witness behind all movement, the still point around which existence turns. And as this awareness deepens, you understand you were never meant to search for light. You were meant to realize that you are it. Breathe softly as though the air itself were sacred. Feel the rhythm of your lungs, the rise and fall of your chest, the whisper of oxygen carrying life through your body. Every breath is a reminder that you belong here. In this body, in this time, in this infinite unfolding of now. Let your awareness sink deeper into your heart. That quiet, steady pulse you feel is more than biology. It is communication. Your heart is a transmitter, sending frequencies of emotion and energy into the vast field of consciousness around you. It listens too, receiving impulses from that same field. Every time you feel intuition, inspiration, or love, it is your heart translating universal intelligence into human experience. Take a moment to truly feel it, that subtle dialogue between your inner world and the unseen. Each heartbeat echoes into the field. Each breath shapes the energy that will return to you. This is creation in motion. You are not separate from it, you are its living expression. Now imagine yourself standing before a mirror, but not a physical one, a mirror of energy. It reflects not your form, but your frequency. What you see is light, moving, expanding, infinite. The image shifts with your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs. You realize that this mirror shows you how your inner vibration sculpts your outer world. Reality is not happening to you, it is responding to you. This awareness brings both power and responsibility. You can no longer claim to be a victim of circumstance because you see that your energy, your focus, your inner stories are the architects of your experience. Every thought is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. Every emotion colors the atmosphere of your reality. And in this realization, something within you straightens, not out of pride, but out of remembrance. You begin to feel the quiet strength of a creator awakening to their own power. There's no need to rush into changing anything yet. Simply observe. Watch how your energy shifts when you choose gratitude over fear, when you meet uncertainty with curiosity instead of control. Notice how your body responds when you release tension and let trust take its place. This awareness itself is transformation. Change begins the moment you notice without judgment. You may feel subtle waves of warmth moving through your chest, or a tingling at the top of your head, or a deep calm washing over your stomach. These are signs that your energy field is rebalancing, aligning with coherence, harmony, and truth. You're not imagining this. Your body is responding to a new signal, one of peace and expansion. Now bring into your awareness something you wish to create. Not from need or lack, but from inspiration. See it clearly in your mind. It might be a feeling, a goal, a state of being. Visualize it not as something distant, but as energy already existing within you. Let yourself feel the emotion of already having it, the calm, the gratitude, the quiet certainty that it is done. This emotion is the language of creation. It is how you communicate with the field. You are no longer asking life to give you what you want. You are becoming the vibration of it. The universe doesn't respond to words, it responds to energy. When your inner state matches the frequency of what you seek, the external reality must shift to reflect it. That is the law of resonance, unchanging, impartial, precise. Let your imagination now expand beyond what you have known. Picture yourself living from this higher state of being, walking through your day grounded, open, connected. Notice how people respond differently to you. Notice how situations unfold more smoothly, how opportunities begin to appear without struggle. You are not forcing outcomes, you are magnetizing them. You are no longer driven by survival, but guided by vision. You begin to sense that the same intelligence that beats your heart is orchestrating everything around you. Synchronicities start to feel natural, not surprising. You think of someone and they reach out. You set an intention and the path appears. Life begins to mirror the energy you carry. This is not magic. It is coherence. When your mind, heart, and energy align, the universe has no choice but to meet you in that frequency. You have stepped out of chaos and into harmony. Now, as you breathe, let this harmony deepen. Inhale confidence. Not the brittle kind that depends on validation, but the soft, unshakable confidence that comes from knowing who you are. Exhale the remnants of self-doubt. Inhale clarity. Exhale confusion. Inhale surrender. Exhale control. A profound peace begins to take root in you, not as a fleeting emotion, but as a state of being. You realize that peace was never something to find, it is something to remember. It has always been the foundation beneath the noise. Take a moment to reflect on your journey so far. How many storms you've walked through, how much you've learned, how many times you've stood back up when the world tried to pull you down. You have been training for this level of awareness your entire life. Every challenge has sculpted the depth of your compassion. Every ending has prepared you for rebirth. Now feel gratitude for all of it, even the parts that once hurt, even the paths that didn't lead where you thought they would. They were never mistakes. They were initiations, openings, invitations to remember who you are beneath the illusion of fear. You stand now at a threshold. Behind you lies the version of you that survived. Ahead of you is the version that creates. You are crossing from unconscious creation into conscious alignment. You are no longer reacting to life. You are co-designing it. Stay with this awareness. Feel how empowering it is to know that you are not at the mercy of circumstance. You are a participant in the dance of existence. And as you move with it, gracefully, intentionally, you begin to experience a deeper truth. Creation doesn't come from effort, it comes from alignment. In this alignment, everything unnecessary begins to fall away. Fear, doubt, comparison. What remains is essence. Love expressing itself through form. You are that expression. You are the bridge between the unseen and the seen, between the infinite and the finite. Let this truth settle into your heart like sunlight through an open window. You don't need to hold it tightly, just let it be. The more you trust it, the more it reveals itself in your life, in the people you meet, the moments that unfold, the peace that deepens with each passing breath. You are not becoming powerful. You are remembering that you already are. You are not learning how to create. You are awakening to the fact that you've been creating all along. Every heartbeat, every thought, every act of love sends ripples through eternity, and those ripples are what shape worlds. Now, let your breath soften once more. Feel the warmth of your own energy surrounding you, guiding you gently forward. You are ready for the next step, ready to live not as someone searching for light, but as the light that illuminates everything you touch. Let your breath steady itself again, effortless, natural, unhurried. You are not trying to do anything now. You are simply allowing life to move through you. With every inhale, a quiet energy enters your body, an awareness that you are deeply connected to something vast and intelligent. With every exhale, that same energy expands outward, blending with the air, merging with everything around you. Notice how your perception begins to change. What once seemed external and separate now feels intimate, close, familiar. The world doesn't feel distant anymore. It feels alive. The air, the space, even the silence has a presence, as though it recognizes you. For the first time, you can feel how reality breathes with you. You've crossed a threshold. The noise of the mind no longer dominates. The chatter has softened into background hum. In its place, there's clarity. The kind that doesn't come from thought, but from stillness. In this stillness, you begin to perceive truth directly, without interpretation. It's not a thought you can explain, but a knowing that you feel deep within your chest. That knowing says, you are not here to control, you are here to align. The difference is profound. Control is born from fear, alignment is born from trust. Control is the belief that you must manage life so that it does not hurt you. Alignment is the recognition that life has always been carrying you, even when you resisted it. When you stop controlling, you begin listening. You start noticing the small, subtle signs that guide you, a word that stands out in conversation, a coincidence that feels like a whisper, a moment of intuition that pulls you in a new direction. These are not random. They are communications from the field that you are part of. The universe speaks in symbols and sensations more than words, and when you are quiet, you hear it clearly. Now imagine that the golden light that once filled your body begins to stretch far beyond your physical form. It radiates several meters around you, creating a luminous sphere, your energetic field. Within it, everything feels balanced, coherent, alive. You can sense that this field interacts with the world continuously, responding to your emotional tone, your thoughts, your focus. You realize that you've been shaping it all along, unconsciously, but now you can shape it intentionally. Focus for a moment on gratitude, not as a concept, but as a feeling. Remember something, someone, or some moment that once moved you deeply. Let that emotion expand in your chest. Feel the warmth that comes with it. Notice how the energy in the room changes, how everything seems softer, lighter, more connected. Gratitude changes your electromagnetic signature. It literally reorders your field, sending new information to the intelligence that organizes reality. From this state, imagine that your energy field begins to pulse gently, resonating with the frequency of gratitude. You don't have to visualize perfectly, just sense it. The field expands with each beat of your heart, communicating with the invisible matrix of existence. You are sending out a clear signal: I am open, I am aligned, I am ready, And life listens. It always does. It begins rearranging itself around your vibration, drawing to you experiences, people, and opportunities that reflect your new coherence. What used to feel like coincidence now feels like synchronicity, like a graceful choreography between your inner world and the outer one. You're not forcing outcomes anymore. You're dancing with the intelligence that creates them. This is where real creation begins, not through effort, but through resonance. You realize that when you embody the emotion of what you seek, the universe mirrors it back. If you radiate joy, life responds with more reasons to be joyful. If you hold peace, chaos loses its grip. You become a tuning fork for the reality you want to experience. Take a slow breath and bring awareness to your thoughts. Notice how they drift, how easily the mind wants to return to old stories. But now you understand. Thoughts are not commands, they are suggestions. You don't need to believe every one of them. You can choose which ones to energize and which to release. Each time you choose a thought aligned with love or expansion, your field strengthens. Each time you choose fear, it contracts. The difference is immediate and tangible. You begin to see that mastery is not control over the world. It is mastery over your internal state. When you are calm, clear, and open, you influence reality more powerfully than any external action ever could. Energy precedes matter. The unseen always shapes the seen. Now visualize yourself moving through your day in this state, walking, speaking, working, connecting, all while carrying this golden light within you. You are not reacting anymore. You are responding from awareness. People around you feel your calm and begin to mirror it. Situations that once triggered anxiety now unfold with surprising ease. The same world looks different because you are seeing it through coherence rather than chaos. And this coherence spreads. Every thought, every emotion, every act of kindness contributes to the collective field of humanity. You are not a single wave isolated in the ocean. You are the ocean expressing as a wave. The peace you cultivate within yourself ripples outward, reaching places you will never see but that still feel your presence. Stay here for a moment, sensing this quiet power. It doesn't need to announce itself, it simply is. You've discovered that true strength is not noise, it's steadiness. It's the ability to remain centered even as life moves unpredictably. When the mind wants to rush, your heart whispers, "Stay still." When fear wants to close in, your breath reminds you, you are safe. You are beginning to live from the inside out. The outer world no longer dictates your inner state. Your inner state now shapes the outer world. That is the essence of awakening, not escaping life, but embodying it fully, consciously, lovingly. Let your body relax completely now. Feel how the muscles in your face soften, how your hands release, how your breath deepens naturally. The golden light surrounding you remains steady and bright, a reflection of your true essence. Before you open your eyes or move from this moment, let a single phrase echo within you. I am the calm within creation. I am the stillness from which all movement begins. And with that truth settled deep in your being, know this: you no longer need to seek the divine. You are living it. Every breath, every heartbeat, every conscious thought is the universe experiencing itself through you. Let the breath flow again. Unforced, natural, feel the rhythm. Inhale, exhale, the eternal movement that connects you to everything. Life doesn't ask for effort to sustain itself, it asks for awareness. That is all. Awareness turns breathing into prayer, silence into communion, and ordinary moments into revelation. You are sitting in that awareness now, not doing, but being. In this space, you begin to sense something subtle but unmistakable, a presence. It's not coming from outside, it's rising from within, as if an ancient part of you were slowly awakening. It feels familiar, like returning home after a long journey. This presence is you, the real you, the one that exists beyond names, memories, or expectations. For so long, you may have believed that who you are is the story you've lived, your past, your roles, your achievements or failures. But none of those are the essence. They are chapters, not the author. Beneath all of that, there is awareness, pure, untouched, eternal. When you touch that awareness, the noise of identity falls away, and what remains is peace. Now bring your focus to your heart, not just the physical heart, but the energetic one, the space that feels when words end. Imagine standing in the middle of it, surrounded by warmth, by light that pulses like a living sun. With every breath, that light expands, radiating beyond your chest, beyond your body. It's not an effort, it's a remembering of what's always been there. Inside this light, there is no fear, no lack. There is only presence, steady, alive, intelligent. From here, the past loses its hold. Every mistake dissolves into learning. Every wound reveals wisdom. You begin to see how even the pain carried purpose, how every challenge was an initiation into deeper awareness. Life wasn't punishing you, it was refining you. Allow yourself to feel compassion for every version of you that has existed. The one who tried, the one who doubted, the one who fell and stood up again. Each of them walked you here to this moment of understanding. There is no need to judge them or wish they had done differently. They were learning the language of becoming. Whisper to them in your mind, "Thank you, you can rest now. I've got this." That single act of compassion shifts everything. The tension that once lived in your chest eases. The heaviness that lingered behind your thoughts begins to dissolve. Forgiveness, true forgiveness, is not about excusing the past, but releasing the weight it left behind. You are not freeing others, you are freeing yourself. As you rest in that release, notice how light you feel. The energy that once moved sluggishly now flows effortlessly through your body. You can sense it, streams of warmth running from your spine to your fingertips, from your heart down to your feet. This is your life force reorganizing itself, aligning with the truth of who you are. You are returning to coherence, to harmony. In this harmony, the mind becomes clear. You start to notice how every thought is a tool, not a truth. You can use it when it serves you, but you are no longer its prisoner. You can feel a new intelligence rising, not mental but intuitive. It's quiet, direct, certain. It doesn't analyze, it knows. It guides you not through logic but through resonance. When something aligns with your path, it feels expansive. When it doesn't, your body contracts. The wisdom of the heart is simple and it never lies. Now imagine yourself standing in front of a horizon, endless, radiant, filled with possibilities. The light stretches infinitely, and somewhere deep inside, you realize that this horizon is your consciousness. There is no end to it, no boundary, only expansion. Each breath widens it, each moment of trust deepens it. You have become the space in which everything happens. From this vastness, look at your life again, your relationships, your desires, your dreams. Instead of seeing them as things you must chase, see them as energies that are already within you, waiting to unfold. The future is not a distant place. It is a vibration taking form through your present state. You are not walking toward your destiny. You are emanating it. Let that realization settle. It changes everything. The old paradigm of effort and struggle begins to crumble. You no longer need to strive to attract. You need only to align. You no longer need to fight to prove your worth. Your worth is self-evident in the fact that you exist. Life becomes less about doing and more about allowing. Take a deep breath and feel that allowing expand through your body. The resistance you once held begins to fade like ice melting in the warmth of sunlight. You are not losing control, you are finally trusting life enough to let it lead. The universe doesn't respond to control, it responds to openness. Now bring into your awareness one area of your life that once felt blocked. A relationship, a dream, a goal, a feeling. Instead of analyzing it, simply bring it into your heart's light. Don't try to change it. Just hold it with love, without expectation. Watch what happens. The energy begins to move, gently, naturally, because when love observes, it heals. Love is not forceful. It is the permission for transformation to occur. And the more you practice this, the more you understand that life is not happening to you. It's happening through you. You are both the observer and the creator, the wave and the ocean. There's nothing you need to fix anymore, only things to understand, to witness, to bless. And with that realization comes freedom. A freedom so subtle it feels like stillness. It doesn't shout or demand attention, it simply exists, steady and quiet beneath everything. It's the kind of freedom that doesn't depend on circumstance because it is born from truth. You can feel it now, the still point within you that nothing can disturb. From this stillness, you begin to see beauty in everything, in the imperfections, in the pauses, in the transitions. You start to see that life is not meant to be controlled or perfected. It's meant to be experienced fully with awareness. Even the smallest details, the texture of air, the sound of silence, become sacred when you are truly present. So breathe again. Feel the rhythm of your life as it moves through you. Gentle, balanced, whole. There is nothing missing, nothing broken. You are exactly where you need to be, carrying everything you need within you. The universe is not separate from you. It is you, exploring itself through your existence. You are light experiencing form. You are awareness learning to love itself through time, and in this very moment you are awakening to that truth. Stay here for a few breaths longer, letting this understanding take root. You don't need to hold on to it, just live from it. Every step you take from this space becomes sacred. Every breath becomes creation. You are not on the path anymore. You are the path. Take a deep breath and this time let it feel like an arrival, not to a place outside of you, but to the quiet center within. There's a stillness there that has always been waiting. Each inhale draws you closer to it, and each exhale releases another layer of noise that you no longer need to carry. The air feels cleaner now, lighter. You can sense that something inside you has reorganized itself, silently, gently, without effort. What once felt scattered has begun to align. Thoughts no longer rush like uncontrolled rivers. They flow with direction, calm and deliberate. This is what coherence feels like, the mind and heart moving as one rhythm, guided by something greater than either. You realize that alignment doesn't happen through force, but through surrender. You can't force peace. You allow it. You can't chase clarity. You quiet yourself until it finds you. That's what's happening now. The world outside may still move, but your inner world has shifted into silence, into balance. And from that balance, a deeper awareness begins to rise. You start to see how every event in your life has been gently leading you here, into this understanding. Even the moments you resisted, the people who challenged you, the endings that felt like loss. All of them were parts of the same orchestration. You can see it now with new eyes. None of it was random. Every experience carried a frequency of growth, each one polishing the mirror of your awareness so that you could see yourself more clearly. As this realization unfolds, a subtle warmth spreads through your chest. It feels like recognition, not of something new, but of something ancient that you had simply forgotten. You remember that the universe has never stopped communicating with you. It speaks not in words, but in feelings, in symbols, in the invisible synchronicities that appear when you are open enough to notice. The question is no longer, why is this happening to me? But what is this trying to show me? And when you shift that question, life begins to respond differently. The same situations carry different meanings. The same people reveal new depth. You begin to see beyond appearances, beyond stories, into energy. Take another breath and imagine that every inhale draws wisdom into your heart, and every exhale releases resistance. With each cycle, you expand further into understanding. You're no longer trying to decode life, you're participating in its rhythm. You don't need to figure out the next step because you are the next step. Your awareness is what creates movement. Now, imagine yourself walking through the landscape of your life, not rushing, not worrying, but observing. You move with the patience of someone who knows that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The scenery around you shifts, familiar faces, changing seasons, memories rising and falling like waves. You see moments of joy, moments of struggle, and you realize they were never opposites, they were both teachers. Joy expanded you and struggle deepened you. Together they made you whole. And stop here for a moment in this inner landscape. The horizon stretches endlessly ahead, bathed in soft golden light. You sense that you are both the traveler and the path itself. There is nowhere else to go because all destinations are simply new expressions of the same consciousness that you are. The journey is not about reaching, it's about remembering. Let that truth wash over you. It changes the way you see everything. You start to understand that peace isn't something to achieve after everything is perfect. Peace is what makes everything perfect, even when it's not. It's the foundation beneath all movement, the silence behind all sound. You can feel it now, steady and quiet beneath the surface of your being, a calm so deep that nothing can disturb it. From this calm, new thoughts begin to rise, not anxious, not demanding, but inspired. They come from intuition, from that invisible intelligence that flows through you. You notice that they don't argue or analyze, they simply feel true. And as you follow them, life starts to align itself naturally. You stop pushing, and things begin to unfold with ease. Opportunities appear as if summoned by your stillness. The right people enter at the right time. Coincidences multiply until coincidence no longer feels like the right word. This is what it means to be in flow, to trust the invisible current guiding everything. It doesn't mean that life becomes passive. It means that your actions are infused with awareness. Your movement becomes art. Your choices arise from clarity rather than fear. You're not reacting anymore. You're responding from consciousness. You start to notice how this state changes the world around you. People who used to feel distant or closed suddenly open up in your presence. Conversations take on more depth, more authenticity. You begin to attract experiences that mirror your peace. It's not that the world has changed, it's that you've changed the way you meet it. And there's beauty in this, a quiet, grounded beauty that doesn't need attention. You no longer feel the urge to prove, to chase, to compare. You realize that what truly draws life toward you is your authenticity, your alignment, your inner coherence. When you are in truth, everything that resonates with truth finds you. Now bring your focus back to your body, to the way your heart feels beating within your chest, to the ease of your breathing, to the stability of being here, now. You are not somewhere distant in thought. You are fully alive in this moment. The air touches your skin, the earth supports your body, and your consciousness holds it all together. You've begun to live from a deeper intelligence, one that doesn't seek control but harmony. The same intelligence that moves the planets, that opens flowers, that guides the flight of birds, is the one moving through you. When you act from that place, even the smallest gestures carry power. A look, a word, a thought, they ripple outward, influencing the field around you in ways you can't see but can always feel. Stay here, in this awareness. You don't need to chase enlightenment. It's already happening in real time with every breath you take, every moment you choose presence over distraction. You are remembering the truth of creation, that the universe doesn't evolve outside of you. It evolves through you. Every shift in your energy is a shift in the whole. Every act of love, however small, recalibrates reality itself. You are not a passenger of existence. You are one of its architects. So as you breathe now, do it with reverence. Each inhale is the universe becoming conscious of itself. Each exhale is your offering back to it. Gratitude, trust, love. You are the bridge between the seen and the unseen, the dream and the dreamer, the silence and the sound. And when you open your eyes to the day ahead, remember this: you don't walk through the world anymore. The world moves through you. Breathe slowly, with intention. Feel how each inhale seems to draw the world closer, and each exhale dissolves the distance between you and everything else. You have arrived at a place within yourself where awareness is no longer effort. It is your nature. You don't need to search for stillness anymore. You are the stillness observing movement. You don't need to look for peace. You are what peace feels like when it realizes itself. Notice the subtle hum around you. Not a sound, but a vibration. The energy that once felt outside now feels intimate, part of you. You are not merely surrounded by the universe. You are immersed in it, woven into its fabric. The boundaries that once separated you from life are fading. Everything is connected in an unbroken field of consciousness, and you are that field, aware, awake, alive. Let your awareness travel deeper into your body. Feel your heart not as a muscle, but as a radiant center of intelligence. It beats without command, without hesitation, guided by an order that is older than time. Every pulse is a reminder that creation flows effortlessly through you. You are not trying to stay alive. Life is loving you into existence, second by second. Now allow your mind to rest, not because you suppress it, but because you no longer need it to lead. The mind was never meant to be the master. It was meant to be the instrument. And now, tuned by awareness, it becomes sharp, clear, and precise, a servant to consciousness. This is where true intelligence begins, when thought arises from silence instead of fear. In this stillness, a new kind of perception emerges. You start to see that energy moves in patterns, that every feeling, every thought, every word carries a frequency that shapes your experience. The universe does not respond to what you say you want, it responds to what you are. And what you are is the vibration you hold, moment to moment. So breathe again, this time with the intention to recalibrate. Inhale clarity, exhale confusion, inhale truth, exhale illusion. Let the breath reset you, balancing your energy field like a slow, steady tide. With each cycle, you begin to feel lighter, as though invisible dust is being cleared from your perception. You are remembering that reality is not fixed. It is fluid, responsive, alive. It bends to your awareness like light through a prism, reflecting whatever frequency you emit. When you hold the vibration of fear, life mirrors uncertainty. When you hold the vibration of love, life organizes around harmony. When you radiate gratitude, life multiplies its blessings. This is not superstition or wishful thinking. It is quantum law. You are a signal broadcasting into the infinite field of potential, and that field rearranges itself to match the information you send. Once you understand this, you stop fighting the world and begin tuning yourself. The work is no longer external, it is energetic. Imagine now that your energy field is expanding again, golden and luminous, filling the space around you. Within this light, everything is clear: your intentions, your emotions, your desires. You see them not as separate entities, but as extensions of your consciousness. What you seek is not distant. It's vibrating right next to you, waiting for coherence. Focus on something you wish to experience, not from longing, but from creation. Feel it as though it's already done. Let your body respond to that vision. Let your cells believe it. The universe doesn't distinguish between imagination and reality, and it only responds to frequency. So the moment you feel it as true, it begins to take form. Stay in that frequency for a few moments. Don't rush it. Let your body memorize the sensation of already having what you desire. The calm satisfaction, the quiet gratitude, the effortless knowing. This is how you reprogram the subconscious, not through effort or repetition, but through emotional truth. Emotion is energy in motion. It tells the universe that you are ready. Now release the image, let it go completely. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. It's already been set in motion. Trust that the field is responding. Your job is not to control when or how it arrives. Your job is to stay aligned with the feeling of it. Faith is not blind belief, it's energetic consistency. In this moment of surrender, something deeper unfolds. You realize that what you truly seek isn't the object of your desire, it's the state of being that accompanies it. You don't want love to fill a void. You want to remember that you are love. You don't want abundance to complete you. You want to live in the vibration of completeness. Every external goal is a mirror pointing you back to the internal frequency you are meant to embody. And when you embody it, the chase ends. You stop running toward the future because you've found the vibration of it here and now. Time itself begins to feel different, softer, more fluid. You understand that creation doesn't happen in the future, it happens from the eternal present. The future is simply the echo of the vibration you hold today. Let this understanding settle into you. You've spent years trying to shape reality through action, through striving, through control. But the truth is simpler. Your energy is the architect. The outer world is the reflection, not the cause. When you change your vibration, you change everything. So breathe deeply once more. Feel the body as a vessel of light. Feel your heart as the generator of frequency. Feel your mind as the receiver of divine intelligence. Every part of you is designed to create. You were never small. You were never powerless. You were simply asleep to your magnitude. Now awaken to it. Sense the energy moving upward from the base of your spine, rising like warm light through your center, reaching your heart, your throat, your forehead, and finally the crown of your head. Each point awakens, connects, expands until you are one radiant current of life. There is no separation between spirit and matter now. You are the bridge between heaven and earth, between thought and form. And in this radiance, clarity arises effortlessly. You understand that the path ahead is not something defined, it unfolds as you do. The more you embody truth, the clearer the next step becomes. Life will never stop testing your faith, but those tests are invitations, not obstacles. They are moments asking, can you hold your vibration when the world forgets its own? Smile softly. You already know the answer. You can. You have been practicing this all along. You are not learning to manifest. You are remembering how energy responds to awareness. You are not trying to create. You are learning to become the frequency of creation itself. And as you breathe in this realization, you feel something shift. Not loud, but deep, final, true. The illusion of separation dissolves a little more. You don't just know that you are part of the universe, you feel that the universe is within you. Every star, every wave, every sound, all of it moves through your awareness, reflected in your consciousness. You are no longer the observer of life, you are life observing itself. Stay here, in this silence. There's nothing left to add, nothing to remove. Everything is already in motion, and you are part of that motion. Effortless, radiant, whole. Breathe, feel, trust. You are home, and take a long, steady breath, in and out. Let the air move slowly through you, as if it were polishing something deep inside. Every inhale feels like light entering, and every exhale feels like space opening. What you are breathing now is not just oxygen, it's consciousness itself. It nourishes more than the body. It feeds the soul that lives quietly behind your thoughts. You've come far on this inner journey. You've moved through silence, through stillness, through awakening, through trust. And now, something inside you feels ready to stand up. Not in the physical sense, but as a frequency. There is a new steadiness in you, a certainty that doesn't come from logic or evidence, but from knowing. You can feel it. Life is no longer happening to you. It's happening through you. Stay here a moment in this awareness. Feel how solid it is, how natural. You don't have to remind yourself who you are anymore. You simply are. The energy around you feels clearer. Your thoughts move slower. Your emotions flow without resistance. You are becoming fluent in the language of the field, that invisible current of intelligence that connects everything. You begin to sense that every thought, every breath, every emotion sends a signal, and that the field is always listening. It has never ignored you. It simply waits for coherence. When you think one thing, feel another, and act from fear, your signal becomes scattered. But when your thoughts, emotions, and energy align, the universe responds instantly with precision. You can feel this alignment now, a single current running through you, calm but powerful. It's not excitement, not anticipation, it's deeper than that. It's presence. Presence is not a momentary focus. It is a vibration that holds the entire universe in awareness. When you are truly present, everything around you begins to harmonize with that frequency. Think of how sunlight naturally draws plants toward it. They don't need to decide. They just grow in that direction. The same happens when you embody light. Life bends toward you, not because you chase it, but because you radiate what it's seeking. Your calm becomes gravity. Your love becomes magnetism. From this space, let's look at your future again, not as a list of goals, but as a vibration you are learning to maintain. Close your eyes and imagine that the life you desire already exists, because it does. Every version of you, every potential, already lives in the infinite field of possibilities. What determines which version you experience is not chance, it's alignment. You shift realities not by chasing outcomes, but by becoming the vibration of the one that already has what you seek. So feel it now, not as fantasy, but as truth. Feel the version of you that wakes up at peace, that moves through life with ease,